Well, Chinese New Year is over, and so is the plate of guotie I cooked for the party, and the pai gu tang I helped make a couple days after that when my mom was late coming home, and the zongzi I microwaved for myself like 3 days in a row last week. After that last one, my mom finally asked me what was going on, so I went, "I've been trying to cook more, Mom." And she was like, "Cook more? Why? Don't I cook enough for you?" And I was like, "Mom, no, I'm trying to cook more because I love cooking." And she just sort of frowned and went, "Oh, okay." And that was it. Nothing about how good my cooking was or that, I might be the next big food star. Nothing. So yesterday I go right up to my mom while she's there watching her Chinese soap operas, and I just come out and say it. I go, "Mom, I want to go to cooking school." Just blurted it out like that. And she looks at me like I'm crazy and goes, "Huh?" So I sit down and I lay it out for her, everything that's been going on, that I really want to learn more about cooking, and that it's like in my blood. And the whole time I'm trying not to get distracted by the martial arts and the crying from the soap opera, and eventually my mom just gets kind of quiet and says, "Go talk to your dad." Now I figure she's just pushing me off so that he can be the one to turn me down and she can get back to her show, but turns out that's not it at all. 'Cause I go over to my dad and he's sitting at his computer, typing out an email, all slowly, looking at the keyboard and then peeking up at the screen through his glasses like he always does. And I'm standing there next to him and I go, "Hey Dad, I was thinking, I really want to go to cooking school. What do you think about that?" And he stops typing, just stops, right there, and takes off his glasses and looks at me. He tells me to sit down. Then he tells me, and I discover that cooking is in my blood, and that my dad loved cooking too. He loved it so much that back when he was in his 20s, he opened up a restaurant with his brothers, and that after it closed down, he stopped cooking, except once in a while, because he didn't feel like it was meaningful just to cook for himself. And I discovered that he was really, really good, and that so much of what I needed to learn, to take, to accept, is right there, sitting right there in front of me, with his glasses off. And now I have to get ready, because my dad's coming home soon. And then cooking school is going to start.